That's the sound of the men kick back, working on the chain. Gang, don't you know? That's the sound of the men kick back, working on the chain. Gang. Hi, and welcome to the Watchmen. I am your intuitive empath and metaphysical preacher. With over 15 years of experience on this path, I have come here to share with you, the YouTube community, some of my gifts and talents. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is some of my body. This is a body of work. Welcome to the new world as it is being reordered. So we return back today. This is our second take on the Angie Stone Death Doula services. So we was explaining how at 13floors.com we do death doula services, and we specialize in people that were snatched away suddenly. So like Angie Stone and that Get Money Little Ronnie situation all from last week. Situations like those are what we specialize in for when someone is snatched away through an accident or through some kind of murder or something unforeseen. The soul comes into conflict or complications as it is being crossed over because the soul is lost in adrift because no one was waiting for them on the other side. Like most other people that have, a death that extended disease or something like that, they actually get to kind of go to the gate and see some of their crossed over loved ones before they actually transition. But for people that are involved in an accident or murdered or, come to some kind of cataclysmic demise, their souls are lost in adrift until they're able to cross over or make amends and have their life review. So as a metaphysical death doula, I'm able to meet some of those lost spirits and, usher them so that they can actually close out and, transition on. So one of my Geechee Gullah sisters from South Carolina, she passed away about a week and a half ago with some controversy. So to handle her special case, we actually have to get her last will and testimony because she is one of the 144,000 chosen ones. And as our motto goes, we don't die, we multiply. So as fast as we go, right back on them. So, evil or wickedness never really has a chance of our relentless assault or white light, white magic. So, they can try, but the story's already told, it's already written, and it's in the stars. And, if they were to able to conquer us, then, like they said in Back to the Future, it would be a ripple in the quanticulum, the fabric of the universe. Everything would, dive into chaos and, life wouldn't be able to exist anyway. So if evil ever were to win, you wouldn't know it anyway. God would just come and wipe it away with fire. And, the chosen ones will be charged with repopulating Earth once again. That's how it goes. So let me turn you around to the studio for today. So for this special case with Angela Stone, let me see if I can get y'all a little closer. All right. So we use tarot or oracle divination and the Bible to divine our words and messages from the spiritual world. So because of Angela Stone or Angela Brown's special case, and we still have to reveal some of the unwritten books or unwritten thoughts, all of these are registered in different dimensions. And so we're able to tap in and to do a final record or report. And so sometimes we have to summon angels. We have an archangel that's a recorder. We have one that's a messenger, and one that's a healer. So, God, we pray to God, but God actually left us angels in charge of doing a lot of our day-to-day work. And so it may be wise for a lot of the people on the spiritual path to learn the angels, learn the disciples, learn the apostles. For it all is a brotherhood. And you can't be a part of the club if you don't know the members. It ain't no big trick, you know. So what we'll do today is we've been coming up with our own new deck for Angie Stone Special Case. And so we'll do a light deck review on some of the cards that we formulated as they develop. They'll develop more as the week continues on and we receive more information from the spiritual world. So let me zoom on in and we'll do a flip through of the new Angie Stone deck. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this project up in the next 20 days. All right, hold on. All right, let's see where we're gonna start. What's the first card you want us to start with, Angie? All right. Angie said, let's start with this one. All right. So this is our damn James. So this card would represent heart attack, heart failure, or something that was a surprise. Okay, let me see out here. Sometimes the cheapest option or the closest one isn't the best choice. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And this is pi. So this is a portal. 3.14 on into infinity. And these cards are all underway, but we're going to start doing some light readings off of the cards so that we can develop them a little bit better, start seeing some more colors, and know the energies associated with each one. Bible verse, Luke 21, Jesus will return. This would be like a lettering chart, like for a hostage note. Daniel 12:4. Seal the book until the end of time, or time of the end. Clean up Barney. Damn Jim. Message from Jim. So this will be a back that'll be on, just a general back that'll be on some of the cards. And this is the Carolina parakeet sitting on top of a tree. The Carolina parakeet was the only parrot from the North America, and it lived in South Carolina, North Carolina region, and it is now extinct. It's another back cover, Stone Love. That's going to be the name of the deck. This is the spiked drink card, spiked water, spiked liquor drink. This is the broken bones card. It's the accident card for people that die in automobile accident. This is another lettering chart. So what do y'all think? Y'all think these cards are going to give interesting readings? It's the Sprinter van, the accident vehicle. Government policy. Death ritual card. Black magic. You have to be vulnerable to be exposed, to be out there, leading with your open heart, no excuses. Quote from Tyler Perry. My sunshine has come, and I'm all cried out. There's a difference between performing because you want to and performing because you have to. Where's all of Angela's money? Crisis actor. This is the D'Angelo card. This Voodoo album cover. These are some of the outspoken people that have spoke about Angie's case. This is the getting rid of evidence card. And after this deck showing, we will start letting these cards start absorbing some of the full moon energies from over the weekend and start to work with them a little bit. So definitely like, share, and subscribe, and you'll get to see these cards in action by pressing the bell and being notified when the next video comes online. You'll be able to see these cards at work. And Angie, we will channel Angie's spirit to come and use her deck. Be the first one to break it in. Let us know which cards she likes, which cards she doesn't, which ones we have to add to, which cards she wants us to strike something out or color over. All of those messages will come as we test out the QA of each card. She'll throw them off the table if they're not right. All right, this is the Lies I Was Already Dead card. That's blood, and that's money. Are you a help or a hindrance? No disclosure agreement. Was she kidnapped? And was she kidnapped by who? Do some of the secret societies have something to do with the case? We will find out. Are there any crooked judges? Was Angie Stone We have a couple of Angie's favorite Bible verses. 1 Corinthians 15, 2 Corinthians 5 and 21. I wonder if this is 15 and 12. That'll be interesting in numerology, if so. These are some more ransom note letterings. This is our universal record card. And so this deck here is more of a pictograph and words instead of Kabbalistic. So this deck right here will be good for anyone on the beginner or first degree level, for it will not be that many occult symbols or occult themes told within these stories. This will just be a flat out psychic detective deck or murder mystery deck. Okay, so on this card, the back side will be a blessing meditation that will be added. And on the front side, it's going to be a visibility chart for like a vehicle or someone's line of sight. Murdered and mocked on the checkerboard floor. On the back will be a housewarming spell. It's another crisis actor card with more room to fill out. And this will be a blissful bed blessing card. So it'll be a metaphysical incantation and probably a slight or light ritual, candles or something like that. Or probably a bed spray. To dress the bed before you go into, probably making the bed into a portal. Probably be the bed blessing card. This person, usual suspect card, seat number 5 in the van, or the 5th suspect in the lineup. Okay, and Friday night, right? That's a Venus energy ritual for Friday nights when you're getting out after a long week, wanting to unwind and wanting to get into your sensual nature or your attractiveness or your flirtiness or showing your true colors like a peacock. It's the Friday night right ritual. And so this is the card that Angie will tell us what happened after her last showcase. And this is another backing card with the theme Stone Love. Another card coming along with the backing design. And this is the blood is thicker than water. Money is thicker than both card. A spilled cup. Someone taking the crown. It's a ring of power card. So we're doing this flip through so that when I do my sample readings coming up, you'll be able to see these cards fall, but you may not be able to see them in high detail. So that's why I'm showing you the cards now. So as I read, you can zoom in on your screen to zoom into the cards, but some of the cards you won't be able to read from the angle. So this is why we're doing the flip through, so you can kind of see how when the cards land and then they cross like this, how I'm actually reading the words and then using and then flowing on to the next card. So this is why we're doing the flip through, because the way I read Oracle is different than regular tarot. So this is why we do the flip through. So we got a Bible scripture, Acts 2:17 and Matthew 24:36. We have information about the Book of Thought and the common theme for the 144,000, the empath versus the narcissist. Batman against the Joker. On this card, we have a marry meet attraction ritual. And then we have who was in seat number 8 on the mystery on the final ride. We have the Sun card. So this is Angie Stone's son. And this is Angie Stone's daughter. This is the driver, probably, seat number 1. Will probably be the driver of the van. And on the back of the driver for the van's car, we will have a homemade incense that we are making at 13floors.com for increased intuition. The next card is when hard time hits. And on the back side, fame means nothing without family. This next card, we have the Bible scripture, Luke 12:53. Father will be divided against son, son against father, mother against daughter, mother-in-law against daughter-in-law. Luke 12:53. Sign of the end times. Then on the next card, we have Revelations 20:12, white throne judgment. And on the back side, we have Peter, the 3rd chapter, the 3rd and the 4th verse. Do not let your adoration be external. We have the Carolina Parakeet card. Messages coming from animal communication. It's the Red Robin, the female. I got the plug and the socket card. have a Clyde Davis card, Arista Records, J Records, Black Diamond album. Playground card, Angie and her kids. Superstition card, Hoodoo. Folk Magic, Geechee Boys, Geechee Girls, South Carolina. Step on a mama crack. Step on the crack, break your mama back. Don't split the tree. All that stuff that we grow up with in South Carolina. Tree frog. And this will be the card that Angie gives us her wisdom, looking back. Bite the apple. This is going to be called the weaponized card. I ain't quite filled it in at the top. It's going to say weaponized. Technology. UAPs, UFOs. Stuff from other worlds. Out of control card. Fatal car accident. Or did she die in the car? Or did she die outside the car? Or did she die before the accident? This information will be revealed. Show us day. So this has been a basic flip through. Seat number 6 looks like a big guy. Usual suspects. Psychic detectives. Kaiser Sose style. So this is the basic flip through of the Angie Stone Brown Psychic Investigator Oracle Tarot 144,000 Geechee Gullah Tribe, South Carolina's finest deck. Gone but not forgotten. Can you silence one of the chosen ones? I believe not. Not when you're plugged in. So let us see. Let's see if we can get some energy on the board. I have an Angie Stone card, but it's not in the deck. I've been working with the Angie Stone card for about 2 weeks, or a week and a half since she passed away. So that card, she's hiding somewhere. Probably in the Bible. She's somewhere around here. We'll get to her. She'll pop out in a little bit. But let's see what energy is on the board. May we speak to Angie today, St. Patrick's Day. We know you crossed on over, or you had your funeral, and a lot of people spoke. A lot of people stood up for you and called out names, and a lot of people got enough courage to do the same. So now that things are moving, we know that life must go on. And so we ask for you to show us in the fact that you are still living and that you are with us. So Angie, may you appear for us in your angelic form and give us clear and precise messages. And was that actually you appearing at the funeral? In the back, hazy glass? So if you did that at the funeral, then I know that you'll show up for the Dragon Slayer. So I brought you your own little glass, and we got your water right here. And if you want to show out, show up and show out. Let's go. Angie, are you with me? Angie, are you with me? With me. Ten of Cups in reverse. It's all lost. It's all lost, baby. Never. If you went to Watchmen. Is it all stuck and held up? Never. If you went to Watchmen. at work. So what are you doing up there? Hard at work, boo. Hermit mode. You're not speaking. Because it's the end of the cycle. So Sister Angie, she's not speaking. It's the end of the cycle. She was good at most things, but now she's drifting off into the cloud. She's reaching out. She's on an adventure. Y'all zoom on in, look at the cards, read them with me. She's on an adventure. She's reaching out, but it's still a disconnection. The energy is going around in a circle, but it's right out of grasp. She's going on and on. It's been an uphill battle. Now she continues on in the spiritual world, where she has found more legs, and she is kicking up dust, for she has found a chariot, and she is regaining her strength, her might. Yes, the wheels are a little wobbly, and it's hard to walk and work together as a team and pull in one straight line, but she is starting to get her bearings and how to get going straight, because she is gaining her strength again and no longer bound by diseased bodies. And now she is ready to hit the mark, because she has a high viewpoint now. And when she shoots her arrows at those who have tried to oppress her, she will not miss the mark, for she is hard at work. And now instead of 2 arms, she has 4, and plus 2 wings, and even legs that are much stronger, like an ostrich. So she can move with leaps and bounds. And she feeling like young money, young and fresh again, like a baby being born into a new existence. And she was born and she had hair already. She wasn't even born bald-headed. And little horns sticking up already. For she will be a big beast in her next life, and still have all her gifts and talents, and have a mighty offense and a mighty defense, and plenty to share to all the collective and to all her families and loved ones who she will be watching from the other side of the cloud. If you are part of Angie's Soul Collective, when you have problems, call on her and she will help you transmute the energy. And what was bothering you yesterday will disappear tomorrow. Just keep moving along. You will be able to high step any problems or adversities and get back to growth into your green pastures where your Messiah has set for you to roam. All right, so that was just a little bit of the reading. So now, let's see if she has any cards in her own deck that she wants to call out. One card. And it's going to take some time before we get these cards dialed in. They're getting a little energy to them. Getting a little energy. And we have clear and concise messages from Angie. All right. Now let's see if these oracle cards can help us out a little bit. Okay. As Angie looks down and ponders, I was the hit maker. I am the mother of neo soul. I did a lot. So why have I come to the end of my cycle in such a manner? Was God not for me? Was he against me? Was I not a chosen one? Where did I go wrong? Where did I run amok? For someone had weaponized technology against me. And it was amazing. They wiped me off the whole scene. I was from South Carolina. I was an old simple country girl. But these people brought in a whole new ball game, and I was not in the league. For I could not see it coming. And it has ended my cycle. It is like water underneath the bridge. They have spilt my blood for money. I thought blood was thicker than water. But money was thicker than both of them. Damn, all these snakes. I looked at all of them as my kids. They looked at me as a titty. Everybody. Nobody ever gave me anything, really. Not even the record exec or the labels. They all needed me. I was the energy. They had money, but their money just existed in computers and ones and zeros and dots. But I was the real bag. So where's my money? I did all those performances. I performed because I wanted to, not because I had to. And God told me that if I shall go out and work, that I should be able to eat. But somehow the game got mixed up. And all my money went to another. It was like I was going to a church and it was in reverse. So it must have been the devil. For I went to church and the devil kept 90% and gave me 10. This is the difference between white light and dark magic. Dark magic has a cost, a monetary cost, a physical cost, an emotional cost. But white magic has a cost. It is the cost to go out and serve, to teach and to preach, and to tell of the lesson that you had just completed. And then when that lesson comes back around again, it is for you to be an example and a glowing light and a figure to show as well as to talk. So this is how the chosen ones walk the walk and talk the talk. And this is how we have the ability to not even talk, to just influence others through our actions, as they watch us so closely that they wish to see visible and tangible results to show that God is real. But all they have to do is look at the countenance on our face and the words that we speak to know that our mind is not in the same place that their mind is. For our mind cannot dwell where their mind resides, where it returns daily, where it actually chooses to be. Before, to find God, all one has to do is look up and stop looking down, and to believe with blind faith that if you take yourself to the water and baptize yourself, all his past is washed away. Who would deny this opportunity to wash away all of your past and to start afresh? For any wise man knows this, but these same individuals probably take advantage of bankruptcy and things like this, or taking a laxative after they have went to the buffet. For they know the value of release, but for them to use this wisdom in their own life seems foreign. For a man can tell the weather, but he cannot tell what is happening in his own life. This is a quandary. This is an oxymoron. So Angie, money was in reverse. The game was running backwards. She was getting the side check and somebody else was getting the main check. That's crazy. All right, let's dig deep. White throne judgment, Revelations 20 and 12. And I saw the dead, great and small, standing before the throne, and the books were open, which is the book of life. The dead were judged according to what they had done, as recorded in the books. And Anubis is about to unseal the records for Sister Angie. And some of those men, they still walk the earth, but they are the walking dead. And they shall be judged as Sister Angie is judged. For this is the lawsuit era, and they have used illegal protection while they have lived on earth. But now that Sister Angie is headed for her final judgment, their legal protection is no longer valid. And things are starting to unfold for Universal Records. Was playing a loud song and running the party, for they were the master of ceremony or the minister of music. But now they are trying to hide their hand, but they have left a thumbprint. But now they are under judgment, and fame means nothing without family, for you're only as strong as your weakest link.
And I'll send it to you. All right, Bill.
And so this being the tenet that we are following.
You already know what I'm looking at.